my scoops on the ground. Come on, kitties. I know. Bear with me a moment. Kitties. It got wet over here. Did your food get wet? Not at all. I got you, kitties. I got you. Come on, kitties. Come on, right here. There you go. All right, let's get y'all done. Good morning, sunshines. Hold on, Nina. Hold on, Buck. Let's get you some food. What happened? Here I come, Nina. There's nothing in there yet. You are trying to be such a good girl, and I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you, Nina. I guess we won't dare tell how you been acting, right? At all. All right. Let me get a towel and some balancer for you, ma'am. There you go. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. Guess I should have did this before. All right. Lucky for me, this only takes a second. Nina. How you doing this morning, ma'am? I dropped these. How you doing this morning, ma'am? I know you don't like it. You don't like it. I know you don't like it. But I sure do appreciate it. I know, I sure do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Nina girl. I know. You hate this. I know. You hate this. An issue. There we go. Is everything else clear? Thank you, Nina. job, Mama. No, ma'am. Think that's it. See, quick and painless, Nina. Quick and painless. You still got some more? Quit acting up. You still got some more. Stop acting up. Stop your acting up, girl. It's still on. And we're done. Hold on. Patience, 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 patience. Look at all that goodness you got in there. Yeah, patience, Nina, patience. I'm coming for you, fella. Hold on. Thank you, Nina. Thank you so much. So sweet. You are such a sweetie. Little lady, you have to have some patience. Didn't we talk about this already? I'm doing it. I know you don't like it, but I'm doing it anyway. It doesn't even hurt. Quit acting like that. Nina, all I need to do is one more side. Aren't you just stubborn as they come? Hold on, Mama. You gonna let me open it? There we go. Thank you. This cat food. I'm letting you out in just a second. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. You are free. Miss Kitty. Whew. Welcome to the office. Welcome to the block. Welcome to the hood. All right. Whew. Come on, Miss Kitty. Let me lower y'all down some. Come on down here with me. There we go. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to Homestead Heart. And this morning I am outside milking Nina. Y'all, I got some footage of when I first started milking her. And boy, she gave me a hard time. That video, that footage is actually on another device that I'm working really hard to try to get it off of there so I can show it to you, like, because I really went through a lot with trying to get Nina to let me milk her. I mean, it was a lot of drama, right? Nina, she would try to eat from the side. She wouldn't get up on this stand for nothing in the world. I had to pick her up and put her up there more times than I care to admit. It was insane, right? And I have a bale of hay here that somehow, I don't know how this bale of hay ended up staying where it was. And they ended up pooping all over it and peeing all over it. And so I just left it in here because they certainly not going to eat that. So when that bale of hay when I left it there, I just said, well, you know what, let me put it closer to her milk stand and see what she thinks of that. And when I put that bale of hay there, sure enough, she jumped on the hay, then she jumped on her milking stand. So I don't know what it is, but she likes that bale of hay there, so I'm going to leave it there. And maybe it's because her other milking stand was so much larger than this little small one right here. But in any case, you all, I just wanted to, what's going on there? Whew, just kind of talk to you all about like how this experience has been for me with finally being able to milk Nina. Now, she's the only Nigerian dwarf doe that we have, and actually I would love to find another doe. However, we just haven't been able to find one at, just at this point, at least not in our area. Now, we did see one, but they wanted like $400 for her, and I'm like, I don't know why, but I'm not paying $400 for one goat. So no. But in any case, I'm coming. But in any case, you all, milking her, now that I'm able to milk her, has been like such a pleasure for us. I'm going to tell you, like, it's so many benefits. I hope I don't forget because I did not write them down. But it's been so many benefits for us, even for me, health-wise, like specifically health-wise, which, well, let me start here. I'll say this. When we first started milking Nina, like I said, it was such a challenge. We were sharing with her little baby bucks. And so, of course, even though we would separate them at night, we were still only getting like 3 ounces of milk. I'm like, wow, maybe 2. I think the first few days it was like 2 ounces and 3 ounces. And that was hard because, like I said, it was a struggle just trying to milk her. Now, many of you know, I did try milking her by hand, but Nina's little teats are like so, there we go, they're so teensy tiny that was nearly impossible for me to do, especially being new to this, right? I had never milked a goat before by hand in my life, nor have I ever milked a cow by hand. So this was very, very new for me. And so, man, even though I studied it and researched it, and I tried, but I really could not milk her by hand, which led to us getting this little goat milking machine. This is a 7-liter container that we have. It is stainless steel. And so far, this milking machine has been working pretty good. Now, you all, milking, and then of course I kept this out to show it to you because by it being an electric device, I said, man, we need a way to be able to power this device. And Mr. H thought, are we gonna have to run power cords? And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that, And then, of course, we have our big old giant power station that blew at him. Like, nah, we ain't lugging that thing out here every day. Not for this. So I went online and did some research. And I've had this a while now, actually, to tell you the truth. I've had it about 6 months almost. you know, because I got this in anticipation of having to milk her. Well, maybe not 6 months. It probably is about 6 months, because the boys, we got it before we weathered them. So I know we've had it at least 4 to 5 months. But anyway, we bought it in anticipation of having to use it for this particular purpose and this purpose alone. Actually, I don't use it for anything else. So this right here is a little battery bank, right? It has USB and it has the regular plug right there, as you can see, and it is made by Energizer. Now, I absolutely love this for that milking machine. I mean, I love it. I forgot how many watt hours it was. And I don't have my glasses to really look on it. Man, I can't see. But I can tell you right now, I don't know if you can see this, but this is at 78% and it has 35 hours left on it. And you all, I've only charged this thing twice in the months that I've had it. And every day I put it back in this bucket right here. Once I clean everything up and get everything back in this bucket, I put it all back in this bucket right along with this and put a lid on it until the next morning. And I'm here to tell you, like, this thing, oh no, it says 43 hours. And I think that is a 78% charge on it. And I haven't charged, the last time I charged it was probably been about three weeks ago. So I haven't even charged it. So for this purpose and this purpose alone, for milking, this itty bitty power station that I can carry with me inside of her bucket with all of her milking supplies has been absolutely amazing. And I looked for it again on Amazon to see if I can find one. I have not been able to find this again on Amazon. They have not had it for quite some time. So, because I think this would be a great investment to just have another one of these. It wasn't expensive, you know, so to have another one of these as backup or something, I think this would be great, right? So you all, this right here and her little milking station has been a lifesaver for me. Now, talking about the actual goat milk itself, that goat milk, because I had never tasted goat milk prior to milking. Hey, he just wanted to stop by and say hi. So prior to milking Nina, I had never had goat milk before in my life, right? We've always had cow's milk, okay? However, in tasting her goat milk for the first time, I let Mr. H try it for the first time. Well, we both did it at the same time, but I let him go first. And when he tasted, he told me, "You're gonna love it. You're really gonna love it." And when I tasted it, you all, it was probably like, I don't know if you've ever seen, if you have children, if you've ever seen that movie Ratatouille where the rats were doing all the cooking, right? Gross. So, and when the food critic came to taste the ratatouille, and it took him all the way back to his childhood, sitting at the table with his mom fixing ratatouille for him as a child, I guarantee you, with me standing there, that's what it was like. It was like I went all the way back to being like 7 years old, right? And having that sweet milk. That milk was so sweet and so good growing up as a child. Nothing like what you buy in the store now at all. I mean, I don't care what they're selling in the store. The flavor of that milk cannot be duplicated. In fact, when you compare it, it tastes like watered down chemicals. So in any case, you all, tasting that goat's milk for the first time, that's what kind of sent me over like the top, was with like, this is absolutely phenomenal. This is probably the best tasting milk I've had since I was a child, right? So how does it taste? It reminds me of sweet milk. and it tastes absolutely amazing. Now I am going to have to get this milk inside and get it chilled rather quickly and then put it in the fridge. But y'all, it's good. Now as far as like the benefits go for me, like health wise, and Mr. H, both of us really, because for him, he can't drink any kind of milk out of the store. I don't care what kind it is. He can't have it because it really doesn't agree with him at all. It makes him feel bad, you know. So there's no milk in the store that he can drink. But since we've been using the pure goat's milk, the raw goat's milk, you all, he has it every single day. No problems whatsoever. Every day, no problems whatsoever, right? Now, so of course that's a blessing for him and me. That's a blessing for the both of us, you know. But the raw goat's milk, y'all, it's probably, like I said, it's not probably, it is the best tasting milk that we've had since we both were children, okay? Now for me, using the cow's milk or the dairy creamers and all of that in my coffee, to me, even though I love the flavor, it wasn't good for me. It was like spiking my sugar levels and, you know, just different things that I would end up experiencing. You know, like sometimes I would start to get a little lightheaded, you know, and I literally, hey Nina, I was literally blaming it on the coffee. I was literally blaming the coffee for the way I was feeling every day. And then when I stopped drinking the coffee and I started feeling better, no creamer, none of that. Just I'd stopped drinking the coffee, period, because it just wasn't, I felt like it wasn't making me feel good. But you got hay over there, ma'am. That bell is not ready yet. So but I just put you a fresh leaf over there. Ow. So, what was I saying? Okay. Anyway, so the coffee, I stopped drinking it. I started feeling better. And I noticed that every time I would stop drinking the coffee and then I would go back to it, I would be okay for a few days and then I would start feeling bad again and all of that. You know, I'm like, this coffee is just not agreeing with me. So I stopped drinking the coffee, and I hadn't had it for about 3 to 4 months before I had it again, which was the same time that I gave Mr. H the goat's milk in his coffee. So when I had a cup of coffee that morning with him, I put the goat's milk in mine, of course, with maybe like a teaspoon of honey or so, I would say. And then I kind of waited to see how I was going to feel, and there was nothing. And then the following day, nothing. And then the day after, nothing. And ever since then, I haven't had any problems with drinking the coffee. Hey, Buck. You want to hear something funny? They always got on the milk stand to eat with no problem. She was the problem. She wouldn't go on that milk stand for nothing in the world. But anyway, so now y'all, it's been several weeks now, and I'll have my cup of coffee with the goat's milk and with a little bit of honey, And I have not felt sick, lightheaded, like my vision was giving me problems. None of it. Well, Mrs. H, were you using a whole lot of creamer? I'll admit that I do like to have coffee with my cream, right? I would probably have like a half a cup of coffee and maybe a fourth of a cup of cream, you know, like that's a lot of cream. That's the way I like it. So with the goat's milk, I still do it the same way. I still do my half a cup of coffee with that fourth of a cup of goat's milk and a little bit of honey. I still do it the same way. And no problems whatsoever. So like health-wise, I feel better. I feel great actually. Which of course made me say to Mr. H, I do want another dairy goat. I do want another Nigerian dwarf. I don't want to like mix the breeds and have Nubians and or Sanins. No, I think I just want to stick with the dwarfs. And although right now we get about a pint of milk from her every day. And that's pretty good. You know, a pint of milk is pretty good every single day, considering the fact that we don't have to buy milk anymore. I don't have to buy creamer, coffee creamer anymore. You know, not none at all. And of course, my favorite was the International Delight Caramel Macchiato, right? I don't buy it anymore. And actually, I don't even miss it. And by the way, I will show you all, like when I make my coffee, you know, it's so flavorful because I use the goat's milk, I use the raw honey, and I also use a fourth of a teaspoon of my homemade vanilla extract. So that really like makes that coffee just so flavorful. It's just delicious. It's absolutely delicious, you know. And I only have a cup of coffee a day, just one, you know. So, yeah. Tiger do not like for Buck to get too close to him. His ears go way back and down, and he be like, like, you too close, man. Hey, Buck. Like, back up. Give me 50 feet. Watch. Wait. This is going to be a problem. Look, this is going to be a problem. Oh, my goodness. Like, back up, man. I think Buck does that on purpose just to get a rise out of it. Let me move this. I don't want you to knock this over, sir. Okay. So now you all, no problems anymore with me with drinking the coffee, which is why I would drink coffee for about a month or two, and then I would not have any for months. And then I would go back and drink it for a month or two and not have any for like 3 or 4 months, you know, because of how it made me feel. And then not to mention, you know, something like when you have the coffee and then it feels like your vision is being bothered, or it feels, you know, as though like you have like gas maybe in your shoulders or in your back, you know. And I know that it was either the non-dairy creamer or the dairy creamer, because we would try to mix it up sometimes, but no matter what we purchased from the store, it always made me feel the same way. So for the both of us, the health benefits for us have been wonderful, and we don't have those problems anymore. Now, the last thing I'll say about this is that we do want another dwarf dairy goat, because right now, you all, it's easy to feed them. You know, they don't eat a ton of food, right? They don't eat a ton of food. We've gotten enough hay for them to get us through the winter, which wasn't a whole lot. Like for all 4 goats, we got four goats. Could you get down? We got 4 goats. So to feed all of them, the grain that we feed them, the mineral that we feed them, and then buying the hay, we get the square bales, and we spend about between $7 and $8 a bale for them for hay. And we just go and buy all of, what we need for the winter, because, this time of the year, there we go. There we go. This time of the year, they always run out come like October, they start running out of hay. Okay. So we have to go ahead and get what we got to get us through the winter, which is what we've done, So you all spending about between $7 and $8 a bale. And then depending on the type of hay that we purchase from them and the quality, some places are better than others. This bale of hay that we got right here, we paid $8 for that, for those particular bales. But that's a very dense bale of hay, very, very tightly packed, And then we got hay recently from somewhere that was $7 a bale, but it wasn't as densely packed as this. This is a very heavy bale right here. The other one, not so much. I could carry 2 at a time with that, So it's like, if you want the best quality hay, you have to get it early so you don't miss out. Come on, because you just won't stop. You have to get it early so you don't, miss out on the best hay for the animals. However, knowing that we want another goat made me think, of course, about the kind of cow that we want. And like I said, I've made that decision, and I'm going to talk about that in the next video. But another dairy goat, definitely want another Nigerian dwarf. Like I said, they're easy to manage. They're small. They don't require a ton of space, right? They don't eat as much as the larger breeds of goats. Their diet is pretty good. And they don't escape as well as some of the larger varieties too. Larger breeds, they try, but they don't. We pretty much have been able to keep them all contained. Yeah. So you all, that's gonna do it. I'm just so happy to be getting our milk I picked you up, you got down. I'm just so happy to be able to be getting our 1 pint of milk every single day. And we are definitely using it because we absolutely love the flavor. I use it for whatever I'm doing now, not just for the coffee, but for bread making and all of that. I don't have enough to even consider canning. But if I did, I would. But you all, having this goat's milk has been such a joy and a delight for us. And we absolutely love it. We absolutely love the goat's milk, right? And when you think about the name goat milk, for somebody who's never had it before, then it sounds like goat milk, but it's actually quite delicious. So if you have a homestead and you have a little bit of space and you're looking for a livestock animal to give you some fresh milk because you don't have the room for a cow, a Nigerian dwarf would be an excellent option for you. Okay, you just got to remember that these animals love being together. They don't like to be alone. So if you do get one, you gotta get 2. Okay, you gotta get 2, whether it's a doe and a wether or whatever. You gotta get 2, and start your little family of goats. You're still back at my hay, huh? You're back at my hay again. All right, y'all, that's going to do it for this video. I am just like really excited and overjoyed to be able to come out and get the fresh milk every single day from Nina. And like I said, it is just, it's just 1 pint a day. And I'm even saving some of it in ice trays to use to make my goat's milk soap, right? So even that is exciting for me to be able to start. Boy, this fella won't stop. So it's exciting for me to be able to start saving the frozen milk for the goat's milk soap. I'm so looking forward to that. I haven't quite gotten to a point where I'm ready yet because it's still materials that I need to make the goat's milk soap. I still have the molds and whatnot that some of you have sent to me. I have them. Trust me, I see them every single day because of where I have them at. So I'm looking at them daily, getting excited about finally I can get ready to start making the goat's milk soap, you know, with the molds that I have. I just have some other equipment that I have to get first, and then I'll be able to start the process of learning and perfecting how to make goat's milk soap, which is another reason why we have our goats, because we wanted to use the milk for soap. So they are multi-purpose. Not only do we get milk to drink, but we also get that wonderful, delicious milk to use to make soap for us to be able to use without having to purchase soap, right? So that is something else. That's why we got the goats. That's why we're going to end up keeping them. Even after we get our cow, the goat's milk is still going to be like a prized possession for us, okay? But all right, you all, that is going to do it for this video. When I learn how to make goat's milk soap, and I, you know, even if I don't know what I'm doing, I'm still going to share the footage with you all of me not knowing what I'm doing and learning about it for the first time. But I am going to, you know, I'm going to get it right, because, you know, hey, you got to get it right. But y'all, that's going to do it for this video. These goats right here are multi-purpose for us. Now, our dwarfs, all that brush that you all see, our dwarfs, they're not eating that. They will walk through it. Trust me. We've tried letting the brush grow up in the pens to see if they would eat it. They just walk through it like it's not even there. They won't eat that stuff at all, okay? So if you have Nigerian dwarfs that will eat down brush, that is wonderful. We are not fortunate to have them that will do that. Not our goats. They won't do it, you know. And probably they're just not the breed to do that. You have other breeds of goats that will clear a field for you. But not them. Yeah. Right, Nina? Right? You still eating my hay out the bale? And she got hay in the bale right there. But this is what she wants. Okay. Y'all, that's going to do it. Thank y'all so much for joining me this morning here on the homestead while we talk about the love and excitement that we have for our goat's milk. I love it. All right, y'all, if you haven't done so already, give our video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any. Nina, leave her alone. You picking. She like, that's my bell. Hey, get off. So don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that we upload to our channel. And thank you all so much again for watching Homestead Heart. Nina, stop. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you. I'm going to see you in the next video. Nina, stop it. Leave her alone. Come on, Miss Kitty. She don't want you on her hay. She running you off of her hay. Nina! She gave her the get down, I said. Shame on you. Shame on you. They do a great job of keeping the mice out of here for you. See how she'll eat? At first, she won't put her head through there. She'll just put it on the side and be like, nah, I'm good. I ain't putting my head through there. I seen the movies. You gonna get down now? Are you gonna get down now? Are you gonna get down now? I don't have any treats. I don't have anything for you. I'm sorry.